So today you're going to learn how to play a few notes on the bassoon. So I'm going to have you go ahead and put your seat strap on your chair. But before you want to start the assembly, you want to take your reed and put it in the water. Now make sure that all of the reed is submerged. I hope you can hear me. All right, so now what you're going to do, when you have your seat strap, it's going to be under you where the hook is on the right side at like the front of your chair. And it's going to hang off about like that much.
Okay.
So like, yeah. So you want it a little less, yeah. And you want the back part to be like, you want it like on an angle. So like the other way. Yeah, like that. And then you want less fabric on that side. Yeah, okay, that should be good. All right, so now you're gonna start taking the parts of the bassoon out of the case. So you're going to take the boot joint, which is the big fat joint, which is that. And you can either set it on your lap, or you can set it on the floor, whichever way makes life easier for you. And you want what we call the pancake key, which is this fancy thing that looks like a pancake, to be facing you as you're setting up the instrument. So now you're going to take the wing joint, which is the smaller of the two. And I'm just going to bring it to you so it'll make your life a little easier. And on the wing joint we have a bridge key that lines up with the bridge key on that, which is right there. So what you're going to do, if I can get a hold of it in the correct way, we'll find out. So go ahead and set it up towards you. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I don't hand this to you in the wrong spot. Okay, so you're going to set in there like that. And you want the bridge key to line up like at a cross with that one. And you really got to push. You might have to set on the floor to get it all the way in. That's what I have to do. What is it? It's a big old loop. There we go. There we go. Got it. Okay. So now you're going to take the bass joint, which is the bigger one. Let me see. Okay. It's this way. So this is a little connector thing. Mine is broken, so it's not going to fit. But you're going to put this end in the other hole, and you want these keys to be lined up with the other keys, which are going to be your left hand and thumb keys. So you want those keys to be lined up with those keys on the front. They're going to be close enough together to where you can reach them. Yeah. And turn around, let me see it. So move them together just a little bit more. Let me see. All right, cool. That's good. So now we're going to put the bell joint on. And the way the bell joint goes on is that if you turn it towards yourself, we have this and this. So you want it to go on top of it. So I'll let you do that. I don't want to break it, so if you push that forward sometimes, it's a big old oof. Dr. Carucci, I hope you can hear me on this video. If not, I apologize. So you might have to like really push. You're not going to break it, is what Dr. Carucci told me. Okay. All right, so now we're going to have you attaching it to your seat strap. So you might want to, put it under your leg a little bit more. So you're going to pick up the instrument with both hands. And the part that the seat strap is going to go in is this little hole right here. So I'm going to go ahead and attach it for you. Okay, and then you just let it go down right there. So there should be like an awkward, like, where is it? This is going to stab into your leg, and it's not going to feel that great, but that's the lovely way that it goes. Let me make sure. What did I do? JK, I'm wrong. Hold it up for a second. There we go. She's going to be laughing at me in this video. Okay, there we go. That is what's going to stab you in the leg. Yep. Okay. So now we're going to put the buckle in. So the way you want the vocal to go in is this is gonna line up with that.
Okay.
It's gonna be facing towards you. And then we'll adjust your street strap so that way the vocal's up to your face.
Okay. So.
Yeah. Alright, so now what you wanna do is you're gonna have to sit up a little bit and like pull the seat strap so that way it comes closer to you. It's gonna feel really awkward. So the vocal wants to be closer to your face. So that way you're not bending towards it.
Okay.
Do you feel like it's closer to you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so now since you have all of it set up, you're going to take your reed out of the reed water and you're going to shake as much excess water out of it as you can. And then you're going to blow into the red part of it and blow all the extra water out of it. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the care of your reed. So you always want to make sure that you soak your reed before you play, because if it's not fully soaked, it's not going to make a good sound. If you're having a lot of trouble getting a sound out of the reed, then your reed might be too closed off or it might be too open. You should soak your reed in the amount of time that it takes to put your bassoon together. It's important to store your reed in a dry little case like that. If it's wet when you put it in, there's going to be mold. Sorry, there's a lot of laughing. So now we're going to talk about how to form your embouchure. Your embouchure is how you hold your lips and your facial muscles when you play it, which you know because you play trombone. Your embouchure should feel comfortable in your lips of your face. The lips in your facial muscles should feel relaxed. To form the correct embouchure for the bassoon, you want to keep the corners of your mouth in, and your lower lip should be slightly in, like back of your upper lip. So if you were trying to make a face, you would start by making like a kissy face, like a fish, like awkward fishy face. So you want your lip, like the corners of your lips to be in. So, and then you're gonna bring your bottom lip in just a little bit. So it's gonna be like, yeah. So it's super awkward. So, and your lower lip should be more relaxed, but your upper lip should be drawn firmly across your teeth, if that makes any sense. So once your embouchure is formed, you can try to make a sound on your reed, and it doesn't matter which side you put it in, it'll be the same. So you're gonna put it in, put the reed in your mouth, about 3/4 of the way. So go a little bit more, a little farther out. Yep. Okay, a little bit more. And go ahead and try to make a sound. Form that embouchure. Hey, you made a sound. Cool. All right. So now you're gonna want to put the reed on the vocal. Now, for some reason, this reed likes to fall off of the vocal, so I'm just gonna show you what I have to do. You have to like really like shove it on there because it's hateful. Okay. And so see, and you need to like. All right. So the way that the instrument lays across your body. Sorry, I'm just gonna.
You're fine.
Okay. So it's kind of like leans, so you should be able to see over your bassoon to see the stand.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to turn the reed just a little bit.
Yep.
Alright, so does that feel like it's at a natural angle?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. So now, I wonder if I'm like getting out of the video every time that I walk over here, probably. So to start the sound on the bassoon, a good note to start on is C. So I have a little fingering chart for C. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna show you the keys that you need to put your fingers on. So your left hand is gonna be on top, and then your right hand is gonna be on the bottom. So your right hand's down here. Yep. And your left hand's gonna be here. So your thumb is gonna rest on what we call the whisper key, and your left thumb is always gonna be on that key. Your right thumb doesn't really have a place to go, which is kind of annoying. And I'm trying to see a good way to see around this. So your top finger in your, I think you already found the tone hole, right? Maybe?
This.
Yeah, the little hole is your first finger, and then the next hole is your second finger. And it feels really stretched out and it's super awkward. And then your pinkies just rest on that key. So for your right hand, you also want to cover up the holes. So first finger, second finger, and then your third can just rest on one of these, and your pinky can rest on those. Yep. So you always want to make sure that you're covering the holes completely. or else it's not gonna make a sound. So we're gonna try to play a C. So you're gonna have down the whisper key, which is the tiniest one on the bottom. Yep, and then 1, 2, and 3. So have all those fingers pushed down, and you don't have to have the right hand pushed down. You can just let your right hand kind of rest.
Okay.
So that one's gotta be further down.
Ow.
I know it's super awkward to like figure
Okay.
out where it is, and then just try to blow and make a sound. All right, so your embouchure is a little tight, so you wanna like your embouchure to feel like really relaxed and loose. It's not like with clarinet where you kind of have to like bite down on it. So with bassoon, you just wanna have like a really loose like embouchure, if that makes sense, and put the reed a little further in your mouth. Okay. Yay! All right, cool. So you made a bassoon sound. Try it again. Cool. So now we're gonna play a D. So you're gonna take this finger off.
Which one did you
So
touch? I'm
your
sorry.
third finger, yeah,
Okay.
and we'll make sure that both those are still covered. Yep. And then you don't have to have any right fingers down.
Okay.
And then do that.
Do we still have this key?
Yes. Whisper key's always down. You have all your right fingers off.
I think so. Hang
You're good. Alright, put this finger down again. I'm trying to figure out why it sounds different. And then lift it up and play the other. Oh, so it was right. Cool. I just can't hear anything. Alright, so that is C and D. And now we're going to learn E. And E is one less finger than D. So you only have the whisper key down and your index finger down. So go ahead and try that now. Cool. So one thing I would just say is with your left hand, you want to make sure that your fingers are always like hovering over the holes.
Okay.
So do E one more time. Sweet. All right. So now we're going to walk down from E, D, C. So E, D, C. 1, 2, 3.
Hang on.
You're good. It's hard to find the holes. Yeah! That's like hot cross buns. Alright, so now we're going to add one finger in the right hand to play a B. So your right finger right there on that little hole, and that's the only thing that you have to push down on the right hand. So take your right hand off for a second, and then do this one again. And then add the right finger. Why does it sound the same?
Did that?
So take your right finger off. Add it. Why does it sound the same?
Well,
I'm trying to make sure that all your fingers are covering the. Okay, this one moves down a little. And go back up a little. It's super hard to cover the holes. Alright, try it again. Yeah, there it was. It was that one. Alright, cool. So you learned 4 notes on bassoon. High five.
wow.
Eat. Cool.
We did it.
That's super awkward. I hope you can hear me.